a mile. I don't know what's wrong with it. Recording?
Yep.
All right, guys, so we're going to look at how to counter the knee slide. It's really important. Knee slide is such a fundamental pass, and people use it all the time at all levels. So if you don't know how to counter it, you get knee slide or knee slid on you all the time, right? So you don't want that. So the first level of defense is reverse del hiva. So there's different levels of defense. It's like reverse del hiva, it keeps going down and down and down. As you get worse in position, you got to defend differently, okay? So Katrina steps in between my legs to knee slide, right? I want to hook with my toes, like right on her thigh like this, and have my arm underneath her leg. And then my toes also on her hip too, ideally. So the most important thing though is get your arm underneath their leg. So even if you don't grab their ankle, which most times you should, it helps, but even if you don't, at least just have it underneath helps so much, because they need your leg flat on the mat. It's a knee slide. So if Katrina goes for a knee slide, right? Look how my leg's flat on the mat, right? So I don't want that to happen ever, okay? So Katrina, put my leg flat on the mat. But it's impossible if I have my own arm underneath it, okay? So that's why reverse del hiva is so, good against the knee slide, because they can't get your leg flat, right? So having my toes helps stop them getting flat. So let's try to put my knee flat. I can basically stop them with just my toes, but they clear the toes right over here. But now I really can't. And now I really got to get my arm underneath my leg, okay? But again, the most ideal place to be like a pure reverse del hiva, which is you have their ankle, you have your arm underneath their leg, and your toes on their hip, okay? So, this is the best spot. So all we're gonna do is, like this hand, I like to use as like a monitoring hand if she tries to grab my head, right? So she tries to grab my head here, exactly, and do things to me, but I don't want that. I can use this arm to stop her. And reaching up like this or reaching across is not really like a risk of underhook. So she tries to get underhook, she's got to circle it around like this. Again, I know that's coming, I can always go right back. And as she does, take my own underhook, right? So if I was just like hanging out here, she'd get it pretty easily, right? But again, because she has to circle it first, you can really see it coming and then bring your elbow tight to you. So again, I monitor it with this hand, only if she's trying to grab it. If it's far away like this doing nothing, I'm not gonna reach out over here, right? She's trying to grab my hand and do stuff with me, right? And if she really starts to get close, then I'll take my hand off, okay? And then go back when I need to. So all we're gonna do is, just because these things are, it's hard to just practice this. We're just gonna have them kind of move around and try to knee slide you a little bit, and we'll go to the next phase and keep going down and down and down, okay? So again, Katrina starts trying to knee slide me a little bit, right? Just have them try to pass a little bit. And again, you're just here, keeping your distance, monitoring that hand, and it's transitioning, right? Exactly, good job. Just like that, okay? So nothing too hard and crazy, just feel in the position a little bit, okay? Just one last time, really quick, just from this angle. Right, so she comes here, in between my legs. Again, hooking with her toes, so important. Grabbing their ankle, again, that stops them because your arm's down underneath your own leg, on the toes, on the hips. And again, we can control the distance this way and start to go for sweeps, all sorts of good stuff from reverse del hiva. So again, you're just trying to pass a little bit, not to go too crazy. You're just trying to maintain your reverse del hiva. That's it, okay? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Came from on this I start underhooking the leg as I do. So it's just like, this helps us for that split second, but we gotta get to a better position. This can't be hanging out here. Again, you get knee slid, I don't know what the word to use, knee slided. Is it knee slid or knee slided?
I guess slid.
Yeah, does that sound weird?
Yeah.
So yeah, you get knee slid, right? You don't want them to do that. So again, just here like this, and just try to push, make some little bit of space through your shin, and now you can get underneath and get back to that good spot, okay? Even if you can't get your reverse del hiva back, just grabbing here is gonna be much safer again. But once you're here, and maybe I could get my toes on the hip, push, and then get back, yeah, probably could, and then get my reverse del hiva back. Because again, your toes hooked here helps so much. Not having them hooked, it's like, yeah, go down, right? Like this, is so vulnerable. Anytime I'm here, I'm like, oh crap, I gotta make sure, you know, they don't pass, right? I feel vulnerable. So again, let's start again. Trainer comes in, and as you do, oh crap, I can't get my my reverse del Riva in. So at least go here first, be safe so you can't knee slide out. And again, make some space and enough to get your toes under and grab the ankle. You can't get your toes under, but you at least grab the ankle. Well, now again, use your toes here to push, and then now you're here getting your arm underneath now. Okay, so one last time really quick. Start again. She goes here. I can't get my my toes in, right? You got to get your knee shield in at least. Hug here, because you can't bring your knee outwards. And then again, make some space to either get underneath your own leg or hook with the toes, or both. Okay, both ideally. Right, we're here, and now we're back in reverse del Riva. So, and again, reverse del Riva has so many options for offense, but less important for today's lesson than the defense. Okay, so let's just practice that, and we'll keep going down the layers because there's still some more to go. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so now it's still going.
Okay. Right, don't step so bring it back and work into your gears. And you step close to the head, under the head. Oh, sorry. Right, so you want to keep her like that. She's it's a lot harder to do that while talking. Head, it's really important, okay? And you want to be more like an L, because if you bring your leg over here, they might underhook it and start doing like X guard and stuff like that on you. So you got to keep your legs safe. You can't bring them too close to their head. So let's go back here. So keep looking at the layers though. So again, in here, she gets past my guard. And look, no knee shield now. She's got her elbow close. I'm super vulnerable to being passed. Like this is like not good at all. Okay. So our last line of defense is getting the underhook, but we can't just like go for it, because one reason they might know we're going to try to go for it, and two, they're just too far away. So like here, the knee's in the way, everything. I try to come up, right, and keep me down. Exactly. So I'm trying to fight for this underhook, and yeah, I mean you can do it, and it might not be bad, but what I like to do instead is be more like based off. I kind of go when they go. So all I do, keep my elbow super close. And as they're trying to work in a grip or trying to knee slide anyways, maybe they get like, you know, like antsy, they just want to go anyways. So she goes to knee slide, right? Boom, I got the underhook, and now I can start coming up to the back, all sorts of good places, okay? So we have to be ready, okay? So again, this is gonna be, oh yeah, again, there's no knee shield this time, and now you're just in like last resort. It's like, I need to get an underhook, okay? Again, either go for yourself, find the opportunity, but know that there's some risk, because again, a little bit of distance. So again, just keep your elbow close, and it should be very hard for them to knee slide from here. They try to knee slide Trina, right? Again, as she does, boom, I get the underhook on her. And look what I did too, as I was doing a tuning angle, you want to knee her in the butt a little bit, right? So we're here, no knee shield, but my knee's behind them, so that kind of helps in this aspect, right? Just knee them in the butt, boom, and now I come up. Look how I'm also blocking the arms. I don't want her to grab my head. As I come up, right, now I can let go and come out, okay? But I don't want her to grab my head before that, okay? So look, again, we're here, she goes to knee slide. I don't have my arm underneath my own leg. I don't have my reverse del Riva hook. I don't have my knee shield. All my good things for me are gone. And again, the last thing is like, I know she needs a grip on me to be able to pass. So, you know, I'm not too worried until she gets that grip. So most of the times that's an underhook, but sometimes people will grab here too, or here, like this, right? And like kind of post out like this. We can do the same thing. You can come up and grab the heat material. And the same thing, you want to knee them in the butt, boom, and come up on top, okay? So, yeah, all we're gonna do is that. The person's gonna try to find a way to knee slide, and you're going to make sure you get the underhook. So, one last time. So here, she comes in, I don't have any of my good stuff, but I'm at least being smart, keep my elbow glued to my body. And no times do I wanna reach up and give her the opportunity, because she might circle it in, right, exactly, and take it, and now you're very, very, very screwed, okay? Super screwed. So again, she's here, I keep my elbow super tight to my body, and I can do the same thing. Stop her from turning her knee outwards, or just let her, right? She goes to knee slide, right, boom, I get my underhook, block her arm from grabbing my head, knee her in the butt, boom, come up on top. Basically, to the dog fight, and then do all your dog fight stuff. Because she doesn't have the overhook, I could, you know, take the back. If she were to have the overhook, right, over here, the knee tap, and we're good to go, okay? So, yeah, really important that you glue it to our body. No way you're getting the underhook on us. That's death for you, okay? So that's it. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, so we're just gonna quickly review, and then we're gonna do a little bit of light drilling, and then we're gonna do something else, okay? So I'll tell you after. So look, we're here again. We go through here, and so ideally we get our reverse deli heel hook, okay? Ideally we get underneath our own leg, and then toes here help too, because again, it manages the distance. And then, you know, if we don't get it, right, at least we want to do, if we don't get either of those, our knee shield's going to help us substantially. We want to stop them from being able to turn out anyways, because people can knee slide anyways with the knee shield. It's not always successful, but like some people are really good at it. Like Nikki's really good at it. Like if you got a knee shield anyway, she'll knee slide. But yeah, she'll knee slide anyway. So we got to be here protecting. Again, there's no way, if my arm's underneath her leg like this, she can't turn it out. Try to turn it out, right? She can't. And as she tries to do that, maybe a increased opportunity for me to actually grab the underhook, right? So if we don't get either of those things, our knee shield's gonna help. We don't have a knee shield, right? Our only hope is to make sure we get an underhook on her. Again, no opportunity at all for getting an underhook on us. We have to keep it glued. We have to be like disciplined. A lot of jiu-jitsu is like being disciplined to do what's right, even if it's hard. So we gotta make sure we stay here and never reach up in this type of circumstance, okay? You stay here nice and tight, okay? And in a ball. So if she's forced to knee-slide anyways, if she wants to, or make sure to switch it up to something else, right? So I'd probably do. I'd probably, like, if the person's really tight, might do something else, okay? So all we're gonna do is just like, they're just gonna be saying they kind of move around, try and knee-slide you, right? And we're gonna be being here, using everything we can. She starts getting like hooks off, right? We're just working to, you know, get these good positions. Right, we're here, underhook. So try to like practice everything now, and in like a light drilling context. And yeah, because this is it. There's nothing else. There's no other cool things you can do. For the most part, that's it. So like, yeah. I mean, if you have like, if she's like knee sliding, and you actually have the ankle, she has a knee shield, or sorry, underhook on you. You might be able, you can try to sweep them to your left, causing them to post, right? And then get your underhook. But we're looking more where you don't have their ankle at all, because again, in this position here, we don't have control of their ankle. So we can't do that. So it's the only things we have available to us. So again, there's like nothing else I can think of at least. And yeah, so let's practice that. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, so now we're just gonna play Kicking the Hill, and the only thing you can do is knee slide, okay? And in an actual grappling match, like you know, you want to switch it up and whatnot, but that doesn't really help us today. We're gonna play the knee slide, right? So one thing a person can do on top is knee slide, and the only thing a person on bottom is trying to sweep, okay? So that's it, okay? And it might be a little difficult because again, you can't transition. Don't do any other passes. Knee slide, that's it. So again, it's gonna be difficult. So you're gonna have to break those layers, right? So if I'm trying to pass the screen, right? So I'm here, right? I want to break those layers off. I want to change the angle, right? So I could like start peeling your grip here, right? Down past it, start getting my arm to the inside, down past the knee shield, and then now, again, I've got my grip tight, kind of screwed down because her only option again is to keep tight here. I've got her collar, but say I was here like this, grabbing the collar, and the opportunity for the underhook is there. So, right? So like, yeah, the person on top, you're trying to get past those layers. The person on the bottom is trying to keep those layers and put those layers back in as the person gets past them, right? So yeah, that's it. So I'll play Kicking Hill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we'll do 8 people, 8 kings, 8 challengers, 2 people sitting up. Does that make sense? So we'll do like 1 in that square, not that square, but 1 in that corner, 1 in that corner, 1 in that corner, 1 in that corner, corner. That way we're spread out, okay? So it doesn't matter to me who's king, who's challenger. Let's just do it, okay? 1, 2, 3. So let's find someone in the square.
Third attempt. Okay.
Those are all the levels of defense that you need to know. And now let's look at like actual reverse Del Hiva stuff, because that's where you want to be. You want to be reverse Del Hiva, and as opposed to them getting deeper into their knee slide. Okay, so we're here, like this, you come in, you get a reverse Del Hiva as you step in, right? Have our toes on the hip. This is ideal. Like you can't always get your toes on the hip, but the thing is, with the toes on the hip, you can push them away and do all sorts of stuff. Because Joey wants to bring his ass down, and he wants to be here, right? So look, yeah, bring your ass down. Exactly. So we're here, and it's harder to push him away, right? Because again, like he's so down.
So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab his lapel. Either I pull it out, or even if it's in the belt, you can still take it. So when we're here, I take a tight grip on the lapel. Now if he tries to posture up and start passing, it's really hard for him to do. So now we stop our life from going flat, and we also stop him from posturing up. So it's like extra good, right? So I really like to grab the lapel like this. And all we're gonna do is try to push him a little bit and come up and grab a hold with the other hand like this, okay? So we just pass it to the other hand. So again, we're here like this, okay? The other side, he's trying to posture up, and actually, yeah, this is when you want to go for the most when they're trying to posture up. This makes it easier to make space, right? Because he's like, crap, you know, he's controlling me so good. I gotta break this grip. He starts posturing up. Pass, he does. Boom, pass it to the other hand. Hand on the mat. All we need is a technical stand up. Put our foot on the mat. We stand up, and now we're here. Okay. So all I gotta do from here is I can do a knee tap. Or grab an ankle. Boom, and this basically just wrestling at that point. Okay. So again, here he steps into my legs. I get my reverse step riva. Okay, like this. I grab the lapel too. And you want the deepest possible grip. So just grab like this. You can still posture up. Posture up, good. Exactly. So you want to grab like right here. So he's trying to posture up. Again, push away. I pass it to my other hand, hand on the mat. And as you do the technical stand up, you're going to take the leg with you. Okay, so you don't just stand up. You take it with us. Just like that, okay? So from here, right, we can drive. Grabbing the ankle. Boom, getting the takedown. Okay? So it's basically just like using the reverse del riva to get to a single leg takedown. And once you're there, there's a lot of different options. But we'll just do either the knee tap, grab an ankle, just keep it simple. Okay? From here, reverse del riva like this. Okay, I grab his lapel. Right, he tries to posture up. Right, as he does, but I grab it with the other hand. So look how I kind of change my angle too. If I'm here and just try to pass it like here, it's hard to get. I want to kind of get around the knee, right? So here, right, push, and I get behind the knee. Okay, really important. So again, here, you can still put his weight on us. But here, when I'm beside him, try to put your weight on me, Joey. Right? It doesn't really do anything, right? Because now his weight's going to go that way, where I'm not. I'm over here, right? So we're here, technical stand up. Grab the ankle. Boom. Now we're here, and you can let go of the lapel, or you can even use it to trap him even more. Do all sorts of good stuff, right? So yeah, that's it. Do we have any questions? All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Yeah. So look, we're here. Same thing. And first off, your partner has to sit down on their leg. If they're postured up high, you can just easily come up with a single even without the sleeve, right? So they have to sit down on your leg to have a good base, right? So look, I'm here, just sitting down like this, okay? Same thing, I want to pull it out, okay? Take a nice tight grip, and just say when I go for it, I pass it, he puts his weight right back on me, and now I'm here, okay? Which happens a lot. So all we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab the pants with this hand, and we're gonna knee him in the butt like this. Now we can start, just kind of keep your base going right here. And now we can start coming up to our knees, and boom, go for the body lock just like before, start taking it back or whatever, okay? So we have to have the options in case they start bringing us right back down. So again, here, like this, okay, I take my grip, again, pulling nice and tight, making it hard for him to posture up. And he's trying to posture up, right? As he does, take it, he brings me right back down. So now I'm here. So again, just grabbing the pants so you can't post out. It's a big knee in the butt. Here, get to my knees. And now from here, boom, same thing, come to the body lock. So I don't think I need to explain it more. It's pretty simple. Okay, hands up, 1, 2, 3.